Hey beauty, if you are having trouble sticking with a workout routine, don't worry, you're not alone. In this episode, I talk about what has been going on with my workout routine this year. I have run into some obstacles. I have finally gotten back on track. So you will hear that story in this episode. Before we get into this episode, I want to remind you of my free gift for you. It's called Hope for Your Health, a simple cheat sheet for getting started with holistic health God's way. If you're interested in this simple cheat sheet, go to herholistichealing.com/free. With all that being said, let's get into the show. Welcome to Her Holistic Healing. Do you want more energy and less anxiety so that you can do all the things? Are you searching for meal ideas, essential oils, and other holistic treatments? Do you wish you could know which direction to take with your health so that you could finally feel better? Hey, I'm Alexandra. I love Jesus. I'm a wife, mom of 3, and registered nurse with years of experience in clinical research. I also wanted more energy so that I could have more fun and keep up with my growing child. I too was confused about all the different diet and treatment options. I too wanted to wake up every day and feel good, but I felt anxious because I couldn't solve the mystery of my health. Until God showed me that He is the source of true healing. In this podcast, you will learn holistic treatments and Bible truths that will lead you to the peace, joy, and freedom that you have been hoping for. So what do you say we take a break from the mind-numbing humdrum busyness? Let's rest and let God be our healer and helper. It is already the second month of the year. I have heard that people that make workout goals, sometimes they drop off after the first couple of weeks of the year, right? Well, I made this goal to work out 4 times per week. Unfortunately, a couple weeks ago, I was just walking down the stairs and I fell over and I hurt my ankle. I started crying and I started screaming. It really wasn't that bad, but I didn't want to work out on it because I didn't want to injure it more. So I haven't been working out at all the past few weeks. I went to church on Sunday and I was talking to this lady that I had not met before. She was just so energetic and peppy and kind, and I liked her a lot. And I was kind of, I guess I wasn't surprised because some people are really energetic and peppy. But in the middle of the conversation, I found out that she is an Olympian gold medalist. I don't want to say her name just because I haven't asked if I could share her name, but I started asking her about her workout routine, what she eats, about her workout recovery routine. It was so much fun talking to her because, I don't know any other Olympic athletes. While I was talking to her, I just felt really fatigued. I was having some brain fog. I was trying to wake myself up. I didn't want her to think that she was boring to me or something like that. As I was talking to her, I just felt so inspired because to win a gold medal in the Olympics, you have to have an amazing mindset, right? You have to have drive. You have to persevere. You have to work hard. You have to be very consistent and motivated. I do think that her energy and her excitement, just her whole demeanor is part of who she is and part of her personality. But I'm sure that the fact that she works out all the time for her, because she's an athlete, makes a huge difference in how she shows up in life. And it really motivated me to start working out again. So that day I finally did my workout. I did half an hour of, I do YouTube videos. So I did this strength training video and then I did 30 minutes of Zumba. I was telling my husband that I really feel like my body is craving more action. When I was younger, I used to do track and I used to work out. I used to be more active. But now there are periods of time where I don't work out a lot. I went with my family to SeaWorld a few weeks ago. My ankle was still not, it was still bothering me a little bit. I mean, it didn't really hurt, but it was just a little bit stiff. So we did a lot of walking that day. I think we walked maybe about 10 miles, but I just remember walking back to our hotel. I was just walking so slowly and my leg just felt really stiff and then my other leg got really stiff. Usually I'm a really fast walker and I don't get stiff so easily, but I just felt like something needs to change. My husband has been trying to get me to work out with him more because as we age, we need to make sure that we still do some strength training and workouts so that our muscles don't waste away. Have you ever heard of the phrase movement is life or motion is lotion? If we don't move our bodies, we don't move our joints, our bodies get rickety and weak, right? So it's so important to move our bodies. I know that some of you may have injuries or you may have issues where it's really hard to move your body. If you can only move your arms or you can only move your legs, whatever you can move, I encourage you to make it a habit to move your body. In our culture, I feel like we talk about working out to lose weight, but we don't talk enough about the other effects of exercise. Exercise gives our moods a boost. When we move our bodies, we get the blood circulating. And what does the blood do? The blood carries oxygen to our bodies. It also carries carbon dioxide away and it carries the waste away from our bodies. So when we move our bodies more, we're getting more oxygen into our system and we're getting rid of waste. Think about where the blood flows in the body. The blood flows to every organ, to every single place in your body, right? So when you're moving your body, the blood is flowing throughout your body, which is helpful for every single aspect of your body, right? The simple act of moving our bodies is helpful for all of our bodily systems. So I just want to encourage you today to try to move your body as much as possible, as much as you can. Sometimes we get stuck in this mentality where if we can't work out 3 times a week or 4 times a week or whatever our goal is, then we just won't do it. But any type of movement that you do, even a little bit, is helpful for the body. So even if you can only do 5 minutes, that can be helpful. Maybe you can't even walk right now, or you can't run a marathon, or you can't swim, or you can't go biking, you can't dance around your living room. Maybe you can't do something that will hurt your joints or cause you more pain. But whatever type of movement that you need, if you need help, you could find any type of workout on YouTube. For instance, if you can only do upper body right now, you could type in easy chair workout for someone that is injured or something like that. You could type in short, low impact workout, or you could type in 15-minute stretching, 5-minute workout for beginners. I encourage you to start with a small, doable weekly goal. And then if you're willing, slowly increase your workout time every week. And if you get hurt, like me, you hurt your ankle or you get really busy one week or something happens, just know that you can always start again. You can always hit that reset button. You can reflect on the previous day or the previous week. Maybe last week it didn't go so well. I set a goal to work out 4 times a week. I hurt my ankle, so I didn't work out for days and days and days. But I was inspired again. I hit the metaphorical reset button. I worked out for an hour. That same day, I usually only work out for 20 minutes, but I worked out for an hour. It felt so good. I got the bowels moving. I slept better. I was a little sore the next day. So right now I feel motivated to do it again. Just remember that it doesn't have to be a long period of time. It's better to be consistent, but even if you're not consistent, the small little effort that you put in will make a difference for your health. I'm so glad that you took the time to listen today. If you liked what you heard, will you leave me a review on Apple Podcasts so that this show can reach more people? And if you want to connect with me, go to herholistichealing.com. Matthew 11, verses 28 through 30. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls.
For you, it's easy and my burden is light.